Hello all, Seriously's here, back for some more finishing Permadeath. Today we have a few things to do. It's going to be a bit of a scatterbrain episode. Well, let's say it's a cleanup episode, a catch-up episode. First things first, we got to go recall some frigate missions and send some of those back out. Then we have a bit more of an involved endeavor with an egg that I would like to hatch. I have to get rid of a creature first to do that. I don't have to, but I'm going to, because the last time that I didn't do that, the creature reverted to its parent's color, and we're trying to undo that damage and see what else we can do with that egg today, because that one's ready to hatch. The pet that was hatched, what is this, a second generation egg? At least second generation egg, maybe a third generation pet. I don't know how we're measuring these things. But yeah, that's ready to hatch. That's my first one. And we're going to try to get the color right this time. So this is Yabby's pet. This has not been modified at all yet. As you can see, well, you can't see because it only says if it has been modified. It doesn't say if it hasn't. I guess you can see by the lack of it saying. Alright, let's recall these. I should have room. That's what I was meaning to do by canceling out of these, is check on space, but let's see. That's a small one. We definitely have got space for a couple of geodesite. 10 of them. That's a decent amount. And some units, that's it. Yeah, we had space for that, that's for sure. Alright, what else we got? Only sent 3 out on each mission here. You notice that? I must be getting more S-class ships again. It's about time to call more of these frigates. Go frigate shopping one more time. Woo! Yeah, I should have sent some S-class ones out to level them up some more. Could have sent them along with these ones, is what I mean. Even if I didn't send out another mission. I believe these were all short missions because I forgot to send them out last night after the reset, and I woke up this morning and remembered, and I sent them all out on about 9-hour missions, something like that. Yeah, instead of the good ones that were available. But the reset has happened again, so let's check in on those, but let's check in on the fleet first. Because why not? Ooh, that's a lot of A classes. This one is still C class. Let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. 17 missions. Now let's look at the next lowest neighbor to that, which will already be B class. 14 missions. C class. Yeah, that's not a good sign. Well, we'll see what the module is that it gets when it hits B class. I believe it's going to get one. Or does it get a module before? I think you only get a module when you hit this star, and then this star makes you B class. Yeah, so we will get another module. Alright, we'll check out what it is. Like this B class here only has 2. That's right. Okay, that's fine. We're not behind on a module, at least, replacing that damaged one. It just slowed us down on leveling up to B class. Alright, well, it'll still hit S class, I think. Maybe we should replace it already. No, like I said, we'll see what module we get when it hits B class. Yeah, because if it gets a good 3% discount, I almost don't care if it doesn't hit S class. An A class with a 5% bonus would be great. Alright, yeah, we got lots of ships to send out then. Oh, I guess I'll go back into that menu 1 second. Sorry about that. Whiplash. Look for some asterisks among these S-class ones. See if anything has hit S-class. No, not yet. Okay, everything is still A-class or lower. We're still leveling up to S-class. We're still looking for modules. Now, we could have checked each and every one of those that have hit A-class, because maybe some of them were B-class yesterday, to see what modules those have gotten and update their names, but it doesn't really matter right now. We're not trying to break any speed records. It doesn't really matter. In fact, this one here will definitely be under 24 hours, so that's fine. And We have this one if we don't want to send out a long mission. I don't think a long mission matters. Maybe we'll send out all three. Let's start with this one here. Well, balanced mission. Let's see what we can get with one support frigate. This one here is fairly balanced. We're missing a little bit of combat. Boom. Not bad. Not bad. We are 12 away from being a 5-star mission. Let's see. It's interesting that we get different amounts for the same stat here. This is getting boosted to 45, this is getting boosted to 56. I wonder how all of these boosts work, but they definitely do get increased by installing those modules. No, we're not done. What was that for? 3-star. We're at 3-star with 1 ship. And it's an A class. Alright, we'll send this one out. We want to level it up. Let's send that out on the 28-hour one. Let's get it the most experience. Let's send one of those, that one there, that one there. Look at that. Okay, and let's also send that one there. 250 tons of fuel. I didn't even look how many hours it was going to take. Let's send this one out now. 28 hours. Like I said, we're sending that one. We sent all of our best mission reduction times with the 26-hour one, so we're not going to get a very good time here. Maybe I will use a module with this mission. Maybe. Because I do want to send our lowest level ships. That's only a 2%. And we are on... yeah, exploration. I don't have very good exploration ships right now. I could send a 5% industrial ship with this mission for a heck ton of extra fuel. Instead, I'll just send a 4% support. That'll get us 150 and everything, and not cost us that much more fuel. 25 hours from 28. Not bad. Not bad. And some more experience for that ship, which is definitely a 5-star of pretty much any class by itself. You would, yeah, see, look. Oh no, we're not sending it by itself. We can't measure there. No, that wouldn't be 5-star by itself if we're only hitting 109 with all of these bonuses added to that 17. Oh, no, we're hitting 150. Right. Yeah, maybe we would. I don't want to take them all out to find out. I'm just going to send it. And we have a 21-hour mission. Do we have anything else that we want to level up? Yeah, we've got that combat ship. And sure. And sure. And we also do want to level up that industrial because it's a great one. And do we have any combats that we really want to level up? That one's not too bad. Sure, let's go for it. Boom. It's one of our most expensive missions because we're sending the fewest supports with that one. Okay, that's good enough for now. I don't have any other frigates to level up. Let's go hatch an egg. Anything I need to bring with me? No, I'm just going to fly into the Anomaly straight off of the bow of the freighter here. So we'll be able to grab anything we want from the freighter as we try reloads. If we're going to do a bunch of reloads. I don't know how many we're going to do. Something else I would like to do this episode is check in on some of that exploration I was talking about. I do want to show off that other pet I was talking about. Oh, and while we're flying over, why don't I bring this up right here? And I guess I'll show you, because it'll be the #1 pet right now. This is the new pet we got. So I'm going to experiment with him, or her. What's the gender? Exotic? I don't know what that means. I have the egg already. It's the egg is not mature. It needs another 17 hours or so. So we're not going to do the egg of this one today, but we are going to look into that one coming up. I'm not sure when. Whenever I get around to it. This egg, oh my god, my my color is back now that I got rid of the parent. Oh, Do I even need? because Yabby is great. We didn't get a huge bonus in height. It was only a 0.3 meter high creature before. It's 0.4 now. We can still test if we can increase the height of Yabby's egg. We'll do that. But I guess that means we don't need to ditch Yabby. Alright, what I was going to do was I was going to abandon or send home Yabby. And we were going to hatch the egg as a replacement for Yabby, no matter whether we could increase the size or not. But instead, I'll keep Yabby around on the reload, and if we find something that works, we will delete Yabby and keep the hatchling instead. But I think I'll only try a few because I would like to show off one system that I've been to probably a few times even on recording, but that I finally settled on to make some bases in. I haven't started making any bases, but I've just named the planets, and I can show off the ones that I'm interested in settling. Okay, so we made an autosave when we got here, so we can just jump right into this. Let's see what we can do with Yabby's genetic material. And I would really like to increase the size. What does uranium do? Dose 100%. Height inherited. That's a bad sign. What I'm going to take that to mean is that we're at maximum height. We can't reduce it either. Can we do anything? Oh, height increasing. So we can increase it. Dose 100% did nothing. Okay, well that's great news. Then we definitely are going to get rid of Yabby. Because I would like to make this big enough to ride, at least, because Yabby is not. I don't think we can ride creatures on the Anomaly anyway, so I can't do that here, but we can't test that out here, so I'm pretty sure I tried it on the planet, and even though Yabby is mature, I cannot ride him, her. Again, I don't know how to read those genders. Okay, so that's not enough. 2% dose? No, that's not what I want. I want to put that back. Let's find something that can increase the height. Oxygen, 71% for not a full dose. What does a full dose do? 250? 100% dose. Alright. Okay. So, how many times can I do that? Well, let's figure that out. Begin. We're going to do just increasing the height for now. And we're going to make a save after we stop being able to increase the height, which might even just be after one. We'll see, though. I am glad to see personalities inherited. I would definitely like to keep Yabby's stats. Did I showcase those? I'm pretty sure we already targeted Yabby. Creatures, register, Yabby. Yeah, look at those. 100% in everything. That's great as far as I'm concerned. This one, I think we can go to... is this the playful one, or is this playful? One of them is playful, and that can be interesting and fun. Yeah, I love these colors. I am happy to have these back. Much better than the ones we had before. And I hope they don't come back, because I don't want to show them. But they were more of a brown with a blue tinted highlight and green in the crevices. So this uniform purple, purple highlight and purple between the bone plates there with gray bone plates. I like that a lot. Very happy. And we're going to make it even bigger. We'll just do that straight away if we can. Let's see what happens. That was oxygen, correct? Yeah. Height increased again. Okay, that's good. Let's see if we notice anything different on the hatching this time. Very large, it says. Okay. So we have reached the very large status. I don't know that we're going to be able to do it again. I'm going to go make a quick autosave before we test, because the ship is on the good side, even though it's far away. At least we don't have to cross over to that side over there. Okay. So that egg is changed to be very large. That's a good sign. We'll see how very large it is. It can be hatched today. So I guess we're going to get rid of Yabby. But let's double check that we can't make it any bigger than we already have. Yeah, that should be enough for a full dose again. Oh, it can go even bigger. Okay, that's good. So we'll keep doing this. I just wanted to get an autosave in halfway through at least, so that just in case anything weird happens, we get to keep it. We get to undo it. Yeah, that's the opposite of what I said. Yeah, I know. Okay, that's not going to be enough oxygen, unless what I do is this, is keep my egg, and put this, nope, wrong button. What's going on? Inventory. Exosuit. X. Why was that so hard? Okay. There we go. That should be enough for a full dose. Let's just see if we can do a full dose. Where'd the oxygen go? Oh, I saw it. There we go. Yeah, we can do a full dose. So we're going to have to find something else after this one. Or just grab some more off of the freighter, because I definitely have more oxygen on the freighter. Yeah, let's just do that. Nice and easy with oxygen. Okay. Great. Cool. Let's do that. Freighter. Oh. Yeah, we had lots of room for recalled frigate missions. Cool. Maybe I don't. Did I go past it? I must have. Unless I'm out of oxygen. Huh. No, there it is. I moved it to the flower container. Okay. Cargo. Boom. Yeah, that's got to be enough. We've already done it like 3 or 4 times. Like, how many more times could we possibly do it? Do I want to ask, how big can this giant monstrous bone tick get? As big as the robot creature? Well, apparently. Okay. I do want to keep increasing the height. I definitely would like to be able to ride it, and I want it to be big enough that it doesn't look a little bit silly in third person. Because I have ridden these bone ticks before, and it's a little bit head bobby. A little bit head bangering. Okay. Very large, industrious. Okay, let's give it another try. I am taking up quite a bit of time on this, so I'm shocked that this was even able to be possible. So I didn't think it would take this much time. Yeah, it's still going. Wow. Okay. Modification complete. Let's just speed it up then. If it's taken so long. Let's not let it take so long. Oxygen. Yeah, worked again. It does say increasing, right? Okay. Unless a patch has happened and it's just going to say increasing, even if it's hit the maximum already. But I already have to go grab more oxygen, so I did need the full amount. It was this way. There we go. Let's just put some into the exosuit as well. That was a full amount though. Whoops. Well, we're gonna have lots now. And there we go. It's still going. This is weird. I am glad I made that autosave where I haven't spent all this oxygen, just in case it's not necessary. It should top out and stop telling me that it's increasing and just say inherited. Should it not? Is that not how it used to work? Inherited. Okay. Good. We're done. Okay. In that case, well, that was a good waste of these. Let's put them back on the freighter. Freighter and freighter. We can do this one though. And just to double check that the color stays the same. It was uranium that I used, right? Well, we're going to find out. because when I hatched this egg, Yabby didn't have this color, although maybe Yabby always has had this color. Anyway, I want to make sure I use the same element. Alright, let's hatch it now and take a look, because if I do need to make a reload, I can still do that. In the meantime, we have to get rid of Yabby. Bye, Yabby. Alright, abandon. Okay, just so the colors can't be messed up. Now we go to the inventory. Now we hatch the huge, apparently. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's huge. That is super huge. And, uh-oh. Uh-oh, and the colors. Creatures. Yeah, that's not the right colors at all. Well, I'm glad that I made the autosave. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to load it. And I'm going to look into that between episodes after this egg is hatchable, and maybe we'll do another episode later on with the results. Yeah, cool. Okay, so that's awesome. That's perfect. What is the size? I can look at that. I just saw, but I didn't look. 4 meters. That's huge. That's bigger than my robot creature. I think my robot creature capped out at 3 meters. That's awesome. I hope I don't sit too far forward because I'm going to headbang no matter what I do if that's the case. Okay, so let's load the autosave then. And head off to that other star system. So there are 2 planets there that are metallic planets, which has Tiberium growths on it. They're glitch decorations. And one of them has both silver and gold as resources that are mineable. So I am going to do that. I'm going to set up a base there that mines both silver and gold, because those are resources I do not have bases for and would have to buy, even though they are both very common elements. I've recently realized that the only reason I have any bases at all, even the one down there, well, that one has flowers, but that's another resource, is for resources. As pretty as I make a base, the only reason it's there is usually resources. So let's go get every resource in the game on this save. And I don't know why I flew into the freighter bay. I can warp in this ship. I don't need to. Yeah, in fact, I don't have... I definitely have the space station link, but let's just make an autosave here and fly over there anyway. Just to double check that I have my egg back. Yeah, cool. And I can still increase the size. I'll have to remember that as well when I do my future experimentations. And away we go. And I'll be able to find it by... It's got a blue paw print on it. It's down here somewhere. There it is. Pixies. And that is the procedural name. So I locked it in because I thought that was fun. Yeah, and there are some planets here that I liked. So not just the metallic planet with the silver and gold, but this system also has a gamma planet and a fungal planet. So I will be able to get ammonia and uranium as well as silver and gold here. So I can set up 3 bases in a single system, all of them producing a resource that I don't have made anywhere else yet. Unfortunately, I don't think there was a desert here, because that would have gotten us some pyrite as well, which is another resource that I would like to farm, because I don't have it yet. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, and I guess I've landed on all the planets, so we can just look in the Discoveries menu at all of these. So here we have one of the metallic planets, Dr. Banjo. That's named after a character from Futurama, and an episode of Futurama is why I named all of these planets, well, most of these planets, after Futurama references, because the metallic planets reminded me of, they've got the creatures on them. If we go to it, of course it's not going to show up. It's a glowing ball of energy, just by itself. So they had robotic creatures, or metallic creatures, that ascended into glowing energy ball beings at the end of the episode. And that episode was called Clockwork Origins or something like that. So that's what I named the creature. Named the planet after Hubert Farnsworth. Dr. Banjo was his intellectual opponent in that episode, who was against the idea of evolution. And here's Farnsworth's more common opponent, Dr. Wernstrom. That's a planet that has aggressive sentinels, but is otherwise very cool. It's got a really nice red grass. We can go take a look. Let's go take a look at Wernstrom. It's got hostile weather too, I believe. It's not going to show up here, but I think it's harsh weather as well, unfortunately, just like Wernstrom. Alright, let's go into first person mode so we can see where these things are. Alright, the moons are both around here. Was Wernstrom a moon? Take a look. It was, but it's around the ringed planet by itself. Okay, so this is the one. Of course, it's behind the dead planet. And unfortunately, the dead planet, which isn't a moon, I named Luna after the Luna Park, also from Futurama. Yeah, it doesn't have, it's got rusted metal, but I also can produce paraffinium. I'm also farming paraffinium, so I can get ferrite easier, I think, from the paraffinium than I can from setting up a whole new base for rusted metal. There's also indium all the way through the system, so I'll be able to farm indium and activated indium here on one or more of these bases. Where's this moon at? Oh, there it is, peaking. Oh, that's interesting too, that we have, yeah, it's definitely activated indium. It's got storms going right now. It's definitely got hostile weather. But let's go take a peek. And let's land on the peak. Oh, okay. We have orange sky. Well, I think it's hard to tell because those clouds immediately turn to black storm clouds, which is really cool. Lagging a little bit there. And oh, there we go. It's got bubbles. So let's just land anywhere, because I'm sure there's going to be sentinels bothering us no matter where we land. Inescapable toxins in red text. Okay, come on, Gabe. Finish loading in, please. Alright, and as you can see, are we in a storm? I believe we're in a storm still. It's not saying storm, but it's only -6 degrees. So this is one of those cool planets where the storms don't really hurt your hazard protection in any significant way. There could be lightning or tornadoes here. I haven't seen that yet. But yeah, I think the grass even lights up at night. Which looks really cool during the storms. I thought we would get a rainbow somewhere, but apparently not. I mean, the bubbles are very rainbowy. Yeah. All right, let's go take a sneak peek at Wernstrom. Sorry, this is Wernstrom at Farnsworth, where we're going to set up the platinum production base, basically, because silver and gold can be combined in a refiner into platinum. So we'll have access to 3 resources at that base. And we have to head back around to the side of the planet anyway, so we'll just point at the space station. Alright, now it's going to be one of those 2 moons over there. Which one? Probably the far one, right? Let's just head to the far one while those pirates catch up with us. Will our reticle change to the moon and tell us the name or not? Alright, pirates on our tail, but not for long. Was that both? No, it was not both. That was both. Hey, nice holler. Did he already explode? Yeah, I think he already exploded. Alright. Back to those moons. We can probably get a peek at what they're called now. Farnsworth. That's one we're going to. We were pointed at the wrong one. Good thing those pirates stopped us. Because there's no other way we could have stopped. We would have had to go all the way to where we were pointing. Nothing to write home about on this planet, but that's okay. Just want to show, there we go. Indium, gold, and silver, all available. So it's got decent weather, of course it does. It's got glitch decorations. I don't think I've seen a glitch decoration planet with bad weather. Pretty sure they can't have it. No interesting chromatic effect, but no terrible sky color. Yeah, just a regular old metallic planet with Tiberium growths on it. Yeah, there we go. We do get some great views, though. The giant planet in the background, and I believe there's a point where we can see both the giant planet and the ringed planet. So we could set up a base anywhere in this field, basically, so long as we have access to power and, well, we don't need indium. We can get indium on any planet here, but silver and gold. Power, silver, and gold. So that's what we need from this planet here. Yeah, but that's what we're going to do coming up soon. We're going to hatch eggs and build some production bases. Yeah, because I got to get lots of minerals. Lots of stuff that I am not yet farming that I would like to get farmed. Because why not? And we're not very far away. Just going to hop out, make one more autosave. Because why not? Haunted Frost. Yeah, interesting weather names. Yeah, we're not far away from home base. We're very close. I like to have my production bases all in the same area. Doesn't really matter. The teleport list will contain my bases across multiple galaxies. No problem. But, you know, I like to have them in local space. Set up a little, I don't know, empire. Yeah, I don't have a real naming convention. I just name the planets that I'm staying at. Pixies was the procedural name. We've got that going on. Where's my other base? There's bases. I haven't named Doppin yet, have I? Yeah, yes I have. Zegama Beach, because that's where the resort planet is. That is, what's that from? Starship Troopers. That's a Starship Troopers reference. Where is the other production base? I've explored, there it is. Explored so many systems recently. Frost Flare. Yeah, I remember now. Because this is where the, oh, I didn't want to warp there. I thought I was in some sort of really cool interactive discoveries map. Nope, that was the warping map. If only, that'd be great. If we had that kind of map in our discoveries menu somewhere. Yeah, that would be amazing. I would love to have access to the galactic map that we have explored, or the whole galactic map, without having to warp. Just so we could take a look. Just so we could plan some stuff out. Maybe we could set waypoints and stuff, you know, but not actually go anywhere. Anyway, this is where Frost is, and this is where Smoke is, and that's where I'm farming some of the resources we already do have. Okay. Well, that's it for today, everyone. Until next time, have a good time.